Welcome back. We are going to be playing some more Nine Kings today, and this is going to be the first time we play the new king. As you can see, we meet the qualification unlock this king, use 99 troop cards. I think we've met that with 1100, except it looks like it doesn't want to work. So, why don't we, who uses troops? King of Nothing. Let's let's play one round to play a troop card. And then oh look, we're fighting the new King of Nomads. He's got little dinosaurs. Let's quit and surrender. So let's see if using that one unit card worked. It did. King of Nomads, let's go. Oh, and they added these backgrounds for like in the selection screens. That is really, that's cool. So pretty. Okay, so King of Nomads, we are not going to be playing on 9. King 9-2. Let's play on just King and start there. Let's check out our perk tree. That works for me for the first time we play it. So let's see if we can beat King of Nomads without any of his perks on King. So I'm very interested to see what this will be. As you can see, I'm level 0. I have not played this. Frost, okay, we didn't see this. Attacks slow the enemy's movement and attack speed by 20%. That seems really good to stack. So that's cool. And then Warlord is the base. So it's a ranged troop, shoots banners that add Warlord stats to target allies. Okay, so it's probably good to get that to level 18. So let's play King of Nomads on King without any of his perks. We're going to get the base up to level 18 is the goal, and let's see if we can beat it on King. Let's go. Ooh, I love the little snow. You can see the snow. Okay. So, shoots banners that add Warlord stats to target allies. So I'm wondering why they gave me... This is from my perk. I got an additional plot. So if I remember correctly, camp gives additional bonuses whenever you upgrade something. Near it has to be next to something, so I don't want to put this back here. I want it to be able to be next to the camp, and I think I'll put the camp in the center. And I guess we'll put the mob down because I don't know. I'm hoping that we'll be able to handle it. We'll put the mob down. And they just look like... Okay, so the archers are the warlords. We're gonna upgrade them. So what are their base stats? 13 health, 15.77 damage. Not 15, 5.77 damage. So it adds its stats to the allies. So it's kind of King of Nature-y. So let's upgrade them. So what does that do? 16 and then 6.9. That's not bad. And then they're back here. Okay. And mob is kind of giving lab rats. Seems similar. Let's put another mob down here. Just so I have some extra troops on the board. And I'm not... I think I lose here. Yeah, I don't have a... I wish they could... Can you guys go faster? So... I'm already on 3 speed. So I can't shoot. So I'd like to get a tower of some kind. This is the slowest... This is the slowest run to my little flag. Okay. Let's get another dragon's den. Okay. Settlement. All new troops and flowers placed on empty plots start with double the stats. That seems really good early. So let's do that. So I'll put a dragon den down. See what that looks like. Okay, the dragon just... Is that it? Is he gonna come back? He's a single strike. Okay. Okay. Okay, camp was what I was thinking of. When a card is placed on an empty plot, camp's adjacent plots gain plus 2% to all stats. Okay. Let's grab it and put it down. And I think I needed to be upgrading my mob maybe, or maybe raptors are it? Okay. Very interesting. We'll try that again. Let's see, I don't know if we get any perks. No. So, I think we will want... I think we just need more mobs, raptors, and the Warlord needs to get leveled up. Very interesting. Okay. We'll put our Warlord down, and we'll put our mob down. And if I could get the attack speed up of the Warlord. So I think we want to buff the Warlord. So we're gonna get this blacksmith. That's cool. Let's put the blacksmith right in the middle. I don't know how I feel about the camp. I need more units. I just need more people on the field. Or I need healing, I think. Because the dragons are a single strike. So I don't know if those are the best idea. We're gonna get this farm. Oh, that's nice. We're gonna put... Yeah, let's put a farm down. I wonder if I can put a farm... I could put a farm down next to the Warlord. So I could migrate the Warlord over to next to the farm. Oh, and they can buff themselves. So... we did it. Okay. Let's upgrade our Warlord. Frost deals damage per second, +1 damage per stack. That's pretty cool. We don't have any frost for frostbite. Dragons now spit blue fire and attack an additional time per battle. That's cool. The effect of all plot destroying cards is applied an additional time. Let's reroll again. Okay, we got frostbite. Let's go gambling. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I love gambling because you get 2 cards. And it's just better to get 2 cards. Let's shield our Warlords so that they get 10 additional health, and then buff our guys to get 10 additional health. And it didn't quite do the trick. I think I need some like defenders. I need some melee troops. Or like literal defenders, but I don't think I'm fighting King of Progress. Okay. Well, So I have to put the Warlord down there. I could level up... I think I'm gonna level up the farm just to get additional units. And the King of Spells early game, I think, is gonna get me. Because the wizards all line up and shoot at the same time, and I have no healing. So... And now they're gonna slowly run to my Warlord flag. I'm actually gonna change my settings to not slow down when I'm out of troops, so that they run faster. Alright, we're getting a blessing. We made it to tier 6 this time. Doubles the damage here. Okay, so we want to migrate our Warlord there. So let's do that. Let's put some soldiers down, I guess. I'm gonna auto, or take it off of auto, see if I can hit more of my units to give them boosted stats. And fighting King of Nothing, so I'd like another farm or blacksmith. I would take paladins too. So I had some like defending troops. We got archers and soldiers. Okay. I don't think camp is, I don't know. I might be hating on camp a little bit right now. Let's upgrade our soldiers, and I'll put archers down because it sounds like I'm gonna want to destroy plots in order to like level up my like dragon dens. So I can put them down and hopefully get something to destroy them later. And now that I have all these troops down, they're doing a lot of damage. These soldiers are doing a lot of damage. We'll fight against King of Nature. I'd love to get a forest. Why don't we put static? These guys are doing the most soldiers, so let's put static on them. I don't know if I can put it on the Warlord, or if that like gets transferred. I guess we could try it. And buff all these guys in the front. And I think going and doing this by hand is a little, I don't want to say easier, but it's helpful. I'm going to level up the blacksmith to level 2. And we'll just keep going. And we're taking care of King of Spells. Very cool. Okay, well we got paladins if we want them. I don't think that it can hurt. So they get a unit whenever a different adjacent card gains one. So really what I want to do, what I should do, is put them next to a plot that gets a unit from the farm. I don't have that, so we'll just buy paladin. I can't re-roll and buy a card, so let's just leave. I'm gonna put paladin there, and we're gonna just put a combustion on these guys. And I do not care for the shamans. We're gonna put a shaman out here and try to destroy that. And now that I feel like I've gotten kind of the hang of this, I don't know, it's year 11. I only have 1 life. Ooh, procreate. Okay, so if I use procreate on the paladins, there's 3 of them. There's 14 mob. Now there's 23. So procreate with mob is pretty nice. We'll get an orchard. Why not? And I'm looking for a migrate because or warlord. I want to migrate my warlord to that corner for the prophecy, for the blessing, because it'll double their stats. But then it's not next to the blacksmith anymore, so I think it actually will be fine just staying there. Unless then I can migrate it back. So let's get another plot next to these guys. Ooh, we got a spire. We'll put combustion on. Let's put a combustion, okay, on them. Yeah, I don't know. We'll upgrade our shamans, I guess. And I'm just holding this over where I feel like I can hit the most amount of troops to get buffed. And the shamans are actually buffing my soldiers. You can see how big they are. Alright. We'll do this. We'll put a steel coat on our warlord, I guess? Or should we put it on... I don't know. Let's just put it on them. Fighting the Rainbow Army, so we can get a special card. We'll actually get 2 because of gambling. We don't get to pick, but we get 2. So... And our orchard is nice, just keeps them tied down right there. And I think I gotta take overwork. That procs on the farm and the blacksmith and the shrine. I don't want the slime. And I don't want to put this down here, but I'm gonna need to. Because I want to use it. So, that's gonna be where it goes for now. Hopefully I can get like an earthworks at some point to move it. Yeah, we're just getting all of our... Give all of our guys as much stats as possible. There are like no troops left. Very nice. Next year is the prophecy. I don't think we're gonna get this. So, what we may as well do is put a library down. Get rid of the camp. So that our soldiers can get combustion, and our warlord can get their stats of steel coat and I think also combustion or static or whatever we have on them. Those can maybe get doubled with library. Yeah, that did nothing. That's fine. Okay, we'll level up our warlords. So they're level 5 now. And this is still gonna give them 10 HP. So now they've got 66 health, which I think gets transferred to these like paladin that I'm hitting here. All of these troops get the health. I would assume they get the health, damage, and attack speed. And there we go. Yeah, that adds stats to target allies. I don't know if it does the crit chance. That's interesting. Okay, well, we got a farm and soldiers got leveled up. Okay, well, I'm gonna dump these soldiers because I would like to use the spire. And everything's getting upgraded because of the shrine. So, Well, let's just up our warlords. We're gonna shield and sword them. And we're gonna hit as many of these guys as possible. I've kind of lost track of my little circle, so I'm just hovering. And we just took care of King of Nothing. I don't have any room for any more cards, but look, I get to expand. I don't know. Let's put something back there. Okay, I can upgrade my paladins, and I can wildcard my warlord. So it looks like the only time I'm like losing troops, like a hefty amount of troops, is before my warlords get their first arrow off. And they're not really doing damage, but they're buffing up these soldiers. Oh my goodness. We'll put a forest back here and drop the mycelium. And I haven't gotten anything to remove or migrate my plots. So that's the one issue with gambling, is I don't get to choose what I get, but it is what it is. I still don't have frost. Let's reroll. And I think we're gonna have to overwork again. So that is for the farm and the blacksmith, the forest, the library, and the shrine. But I do think everything's maxed out except my warlord is level 8, and it can get up to level 18. And see, we got raptors. I want to use the raptors, but I don't have anything to clear these plots. Yeah, I don't expand for a while. I think we're gonna have to drop the raptors and the mob. So, we're fighting King of Spells, and he's a little difficult with all his wizards lining up and shooting at the same time, but my guys have no issue. Very nice. I can't upgrade the library, and I'll put static on these soldiers. And I love that these guys just cram as many of you in this circle as you can. Please, and thank you. And I think the shamans, I can't tell. I wish that the shamans would tell me like how much they're buffing my allies. Let's make peace with King of Nothing, I guess. I want to keep King of Nature because I want Procreate cards. And we're just gonna start dumping because we don't have any plots. And King of Spells gets taken care of. Offering, finally. Okay. Who do I want to get rid of? I mean, these archers have gotten a lot of damage over time. I think I'd have to get rid of the shamans. I could get rid of the shrine. There is no reason to have the shrine anymore because everything is upgraded. So I am actually going... That's wild, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I can sword, shield, and overinvest on the warlord. So now they have 1,000 health, 300 damage, 0.4 hits per second. That's the only part that I can complain about. And then I guess I'll put a spire down. So that is going to give me peace of mind in our later years. We are entering the later years, but in that year 33 battle. Warlord, I'll buy a warlord. I didn't want to click leave, but I did. I wanted to reroll because I had money. But I was wanting to check what this is. We are at level 14 on the Warlord, and now it's level 15. Now it's leveled up, and we'll put level 2 Spire. And the archers, or the elves on King of Nature, are a tough one. So I do think I'm going to want to peace out before year 33 so that we don't fight King of Nature. I'm not sure. He's, in my opinion, one of the more difficult kings, like champions to fight. Just because you do like a quarter damage because of all of his healing. And let's take something next to the farm. Upgrade our Warlord. So that's level 16. And you know what? I'll put another mob down. So they're just gonna tear through these guys. So many troops. This farm is just wild. I can put poison on someone. I'll put poison on them. I'm not sure if the Warlord like stuff is the stacks of combustion and steel coat are doing anything. It is the steel coat I think is keeping them alive though from the elves like shooting them. Or the wizard, you know, whoever's hitting them. And I think I want to hit as many as possible, but I want to like keep hitting the same people. I think we're good. The orchard is pretty nice, just to keep them in place. I could double the max HP of all troops. I don't think I need to. I could unlock through random plots. Sure. Not quite exactly what I wanted. I'll put a forest over here, I guess. And I'll put... Do I want static on these guys? Who has the highest attack speed? 0.93. We'll put static on them. On the archers. Okay. So we're in year 30. It is way too late for mycelium. I'm just gonna put down a level 2 spire here. I want to see what I get at the shop. I've got 158 gold. So I could buy something at the shop that I would rather put in that last plot. Oh, we got earthworks, but, okay. So I could get rid of library. I've got a warlord. Do I need the clone or wild card? Okay, I'm at level 16, so to get to 18, warlord plus wild card. And then, let's reroll. I'll buy another sword. And then I can buy one more thing. If I reroll, I can. So, let's... Steel coat is good. I've already got 9 stacks steel coat though. But a 10th never hurt. So, let's put... Hold on, we'll wait to do this because we'll level this up. So it's level 17. Now it's level 18. So it's got... The 5% is definitely going to be more than 5 damage. We're going to add steel coat. And we're going to add combustion to these soldiers. And, like, those elves took care of, like, 30 of my troops. Just, like, instantly. But I just have so many. I mean, they have a lot of troops too, but... Oh, we're gonna procreate here, and we just got 9 troops of the mob and 9 on the paladin. Okay, we're gonna put some elves down. And get our guys' stats up. Alright, it's the final assault. We don't have any warlocks or wizards, but we can upgrade these elves and dump the mycelium. And I'm gonna put this on the slowest speed. Let's go. So we just beat King of Nomads without any King of Nomad perks on King. That is just wild. That's so exciting. I mean, I guess let's see how far we can get. I think that it's really cool that we did it without any perks, and we did it without any royal decrees. So let's buy a plot and put some warlocks down. And I'm just gonna speed it up because I'm just trying to see how far I can get for as much as XP as I can get, so that I can unlock more perks. I can buy another plot. I'm just gonna dump the shamans. But I got my level 18 warlord before. What's it called? Oh, that is not at all where I wanted to put that. I was trying to put it back in my hand. No, I wanted to put the frost on archers because they have the highest attack speed. These guys literally have like the lowest attack speed. Well, that's okay. I'm gonna ditch the camp. Nice. Okay, swords and shields have double effect. Sure. Let's carnage. I'll put some bombers down. That's fun. Why not? Those are actually probably not great troops because they can't get buffed by my warlord before they even explode. It is... I feel like it's too late for mycelium. These soldiers are doing like 500,000 damage. I could mangler. Where could I mangler? Let's mangler these elves back here. I'll just upgrade the bombers, why not? I feel like I haven't fought myself. Like I know I have fought the Nomad Rebellion, but like not, I feel like not a lot. We're gonna take a beacon just because that's the best. And leave. And I have enough money to buy this plot, and I'm gonna put my beacon there. Put some combustion there, and dump the wizards. But like, I feel like I'm not fighting myself, so I'm not getting my cards. Because I would be so down to like get a raptor or something now. I could clone the beacon. I'm gonna clone the beacon. The blacksmith so early, I think, is really instrumental in winning. Like, my Warlord is now doing a lot of damage. Because, look, they've got 14,000 health and they're doing 4,000 damage. So, they've got a 100% crit chance. So, anytime it hits one of my troops, they get 4,000 damage added. Like, that's just wild. And I just have so many. We'll feed this more elves. Dump an orchard. I'm starting to get down to like half my troops though. So I don't know how long we'll be able to do this. What's the appeal of Raptor at this point? I have a plot back here that I want to use. That's all. I haven't gotten to use a Raptor yet. We'll feed the Warlocks to the Mangler. I've never used Mangler, honestly. Like, I'm just feeding it though. Because I'm gambling and I have nothing here. I'd like to get rid of Mangler. So even if I did get Raptors at this point, I can't even put them there until I get rid of Mangler. But I have no way of doing that. Let's put some poison on these guys. Doing lots of damage. I am interested, if I take this off of auto, how well my troops will fare. I personally enjoy the gambling because you get 2 cards and so you get extra value out of it. So you get 2 cards per, and even though you don't get to choose them, you can normally find a use for them, right? And if not, you throw them in the pit and then you get 9 gold. And then when you stack up your money, you go to the shop and then you can buy whatever card you want. You have hundreds of dollars. Sure, I'll upgrade Mangler and the bombers. Those bombers are in a terrible spot. The one thing about gambling, though, that has really shown, especially this game, is I put down stuff thinking I'd get removal, and I got no removal. Absolutely none. I think I got 1 offering. The effect, like, I'm not getting any plot destroying cards, so pillaging isn't helpful. Why? I don't want any of this. Well, I'm gonna have to take it. Let's take Venom, I guess, and I can try to get... Oh, I got the Raptors, but guess what? I can't put them next to the Mangler because I want them. So I'm gonna Swords the Warlords, and that gets double the effect. So now they've got 26,000 health and 8,000 damage. It's just wild. Library is trash. Put that in the well. There's a shop coming up in a couple years that maybe I can buy some removal. And that's my hope. We'll put some more combustion, more static. These guys are at 1.6 hits a second now, so that is quite the increase. Give me sacrifice. Yes! Get rid of that. Okay, I don't know. It's mounted by adjacent units, so I need to throw some adjacent units on it. And the funny thing is, I don't have units that I would want to be riding it anywhere that I can put it. So we are going to just put it back here, and then we'll get a unit to put on it. Like, we're kind of, you know, we're near 50. I'm just having fun. I cannot believe it. Okay, the soldiers are going pretty well right now, but I don't know if I want to put the melee troops on the raptor. I'm gonna reroll because there's gotta be troops here. I could put mob. Let's just get some wizards. I don't know. I'm just choosing. We'll throw some wizards down. How did these guys? It says they're doing 219,000 damage. I don't know about that. I didn't see them doing anything. Okay, the bombers are all gone. If I procreate here, I get 9 extra on the mob. This mob's huge. I should put those elves there. Got a little excited. Throw the bomber in the well. And buff the troops. Here's the rebellion. Okay, this time the raptors did 3,000 health. Now I'm getting rid of the camp. The camp doesn't seem good late game. And Dragon's Den needs to be early game as well, I think. Because you gotta get the removal, and I don't want to remove my plots at year 52. I think we're getting close to the end here. These shamans are just buffing these guys. And we took care of them, though. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make peace with King of Spells. So we can just target... I want to see the raptors. I didn't see where they went on the field. Like, I missed that part. So, let's watch them. Where are they? They're here. And, okay, they, like, jump in the back. And then my guys just eat them. Except now they did 1,000 damage. Very interesting. There's a lot going on. I don't have it on auto. What do I want to upgrade? Probably the raptors. Just because, I don't know, that card art is really cool. And... I do wish that the circle was slightly higher contrast or something, or a little darker for me to see it. I guess that's part of the game, but it's just a little difficult. We're gonna buff up our warlords more. So this will do 10% because of Smithy. Swords and shields have double effect. So, just wild. We're gonna follow these troops in here. And they just, I love how they just work down the line and they'll just get rid of them all. And way too late for mycelium. Don't need the shamans. I guess I could buy the other plots. I forgot that I'm allowed to just buy plots whenever I feel like it. So I should probably do that. Let's see what we can get. Who are we fighting? We'll fight King of Nothing again. I'll take more like Steel Coat and Wild Cards and stuff. You know, it'd be so funny. I wonder if I could put raptors next to raptors. That'd be fun. Let's buy that plot and this plot next to the beacon. We'll put elves down there and we'll put raptors on the other side, I guess. Oh no. Okay. I was thinking for a minute there that they might, all these archers, look at how fast they're shooting so fast. Get your stats up. Okay. I really want to try. Oh, those are elves, not archers. My bad. Ooh, okay. I can put a farm here, and then the paladins will get a troop, which will give this mob a troop. And because I have overworked this level 1 farm, will proc 3 times. I really am interested. I kind of want to hit the shamans with this after I hit the frontline because they buff based on their damage. They're actually just gonna die though. I think this is the end. It's the end! Year 58 on King of Nomads. First time playing. No King of Nomad perks. Let's see what we unlock. I'm on King. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we got through level 4 through 5. Very cool. Okay, we got Cold. Rebellious. Reptilian. Immigrant. Leader. Alright, let's go look at these. We got leader starts with +1 random troop card in your hand. That's pretty nice. Let's start clearing this. We're gonna do this. We've got Dragon Seal plus 10% damage is Reptilian. Immigrant gains +1 migration card every expansion tower event. Okay, so you always get to move a troop if you want to after you get to expand your kingdom. That's interesting. Mob starts with +3 units and increases frost effect by 10%. I didn't even get to use frost. I'd love to, but did not get it because I gambled. But I do think we'll swap that out. We're gonna get a migration card, so we'll do this as our new perk tree. Well, we won on King of Nomads with none of his perks unlocked. Starting from level 0. So that was super fun. On King, we beat him. Very cool. Cool new king. And that's not a pun because he's in the snow. But very cool. Now we've got some perks unlocked and throw him into our rotation. Let's get him up all the way through those levels so that we can get all of our perks. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.